Types of software testing. Are you looking to start an exciting career in the tech community? You're in the right place. Testing is a crucial part of software development programs today. It's difficult to develop successful digital outputs like programs without testing them before and after takeoff. The best software development companies include testers and QA engineers straight from the beginning. Let's get turned on by understanding the meaning of software testing. Software testing interview questions and answers. What is software testing? Software testing is the process of analyzing a software gadget or program to discover differences between given input and expected output. Also to analyze the characteristics of a software elements. Testing analyzes the excellence of the product. Software testing is a procedure that should be done during the development strategy. Software testing is mainly divided into a verification and validation process. Verification is the method to make sure the product convinces the situations imposed at the start of the development stage. Validation is the method to make sure the product fulfills the specified prerequisites at the end of the development stage. Benefits of software testing. Software testing can boost a QA team's efficiency. Some benefits include higher accuracy, fortunate reporting capabilities, improved coverage, enriched resource efficiency, enhanced bug detection, boost reusability. A beginner's guide to software testing. What are the different types of software testing? Testing is a critical factor of any growing software enterprise. The category of testing relies on numerous characteristics containing project prerequisites, allotment, timeline, skills, and expediency. To do so, check all types of testing listed below. Manual testing. Manual testing is a model of software testing where testers manually implement test trials without using any automation methods. It implies the application is tested manually by QA testers. Tests require to be executed manually in every environment using numerous data set, and the achievement or loss ratio of every transaction should be reported. This kind of testing expects the tester's proficiency, knowledge, analytical logical aptitudes, creativity, and reasoning. Automated testing. Automation testing is an automatic strategy where the OA tester defines software requirements and methods and manipulates or adequate the software to test. It is an automation procedure of a manual process. Similar to regression testing, automation testing is also used to test the application from quantity, execution, and pressure points of the impression of a software. Using automated testing is certainly sharper and faster than manual testing. Selenium training. Performance testing. Performance testing is done to check whether the system satisfies the performance prerequisites. Several types of execution techniques and load tools are used to do this testing. Recovery testing. It is a type of testing that verifies how adequately the application or system recovers from problems or crises. Recovery testing determines if the system can proceed with the project after an emergency. Assume that the application is collecting data through the network line and unexpectedly that network line has been unplugged. Regression testing. Testing an application as a full for the improvement in any phase or functionality is considered as regression testing. It is hard to wrap all the systems in regression testing, so generally automation testing tools are used for these kinds of testing. Risk-based testing. Risk-based testing is the functionalities or prerequisites that are tested based on their preference. Risk-based testing involves testing of highly important functionality, which has the elevated result on business and in which the percentage of failure is extremely high. Equivalence partitioning. It is a testing procedure similar to the type of black box testing. In this equivalence partitioning, a set of the group is assigned and a few qualities or quantities are picked up for testing. It is comprehended that all values from that group produce the equivalent output. This testing intends to eliminate duplicative test trials within a particular group that produces the same output but not any flaw. Example testing. Example testing implies real-time testing. Example testing affects the real-time technique. It also pertains to the strategies based on the knowledge of the testers. Exploratory testing. Exploratory testing is simple testing executed by the testing squad. The purpose of this testing is to analyze the application and care for defects that occur in the application. Exploratory testing is the procedure of execution without documentation and test trials. Functional testing. Functional testing dismisses the inside fractions and concentrates only on the outcome to test if it is as per the prerequisite or not. It is a black box type testing used to the functional statutes of an application. GUI, Graphical User Interface, testing. The purpose of this GUI testing is to analyze the GUI as per the enterprise prerequisite. The typical graphical user interface of the application is referred to in the comprehensive layout report and GUI mockup screens. The GUI testing contains the size of the buttons and input area existing on the screen, alignment of all content, diagrams, and text in the tables. Software Testing Masters Program. Different types of methods used in software testing. Static testing indicates testing the software for bugs without operating the code. It is usually executed at the preliminary phases of improvement to debug the software effortlessly. It is conducted by both manual and automation testing. Dynamic testing indicates testing the software for functionality, recollection method, and overall procedure by running the code. Dynamic testing examines software execution with dynamic aspects or non-constant variables. Levels of testing a software. Unit testing. Unit testing is the portable testable unit of the software. All particular units of the software are tested. The goal is to confirm the adequate functioning of each unit. It usually has limited inputs and a solitary output. White box testing and functional testing are pertinent at this phase. It improves the dignity to adapt and retain codes. It ensures quick development. It is cost-effective. Integration testing. At the integration level, particular units are categorized for testing. This phase intends to inspect errors in the integrated unit's intercores. All three strategies for software testing are favorable at this phase. It confirms that units work together. It can be committed in the early phases. System testing. This phase intends to verify the agreement of the software with the conventional prerequisites and end-to-end testing. Black box testing is usually acceptable at this phase. It analyzes the system against the user's work, logical and technical prerequisites. It assists in recognizing primary bugs. It strengthens the team's reliance by confirming that the software is operating smoothly. Acceptance testing. At this testing, the software is examined for acceptability. The software is assessed against the prerequisites to confirm it is sufficient for delivery. It confirms that the existing requirements meet the expected needs. It decreases the chance of recognizing crucial bugs during creation. It observes bugs shut out during the initial phases. Conclusion. Software testing pursues a traditional procedure. Tasks or points include defining the test environment, developing test trials, writing scripts, examining test outcomes, and fulfilling defect statements. It's beneficial to kickstart your career as a software tester in India.